Hey there, it's been a while since I recorded because we went on a almost 3 week road trip and just got back from a run, kind of getting back on track now, and just wanted to make a quick video and let you know how our trip went. So it was the trip of a lifetime. It was amazing. We went from here where we live in Austin, Texas, up to Carlsbad in New Mexico, and then Santa Fe, New Mexico, Buena Vista, Colorado, Moab, Utah, Ely, Nevada, South Lake Tahoe, Yosemite, then back up to Napa, and then kind of fast tracked it on down California, and then I-10 home because we didn't have as much time to get home as we did the first part of the trip, so we just kind of sped through that part. But it was a great trip. We had tons of fun. We discovered all kinds of cool um, vegan places and just beautiful towns and places we can't wait to spend more time in. One of our favorites was actually Santa Fe, New Mexico, which I didn't know I was going to love. It was one of the places that I actually thought would be one of my least interesting places on our trip, but it was amazing. There was a fantastic restaurant there that's like a yoga studio and combined with a restaurant, and I think it's all vegetarian. And then, of course, they have lots of vegan and raw options, even. So, really cool place. Would love to go back there again. And of course, we didn't eat as much fresh fruit as we would like. I would love to tell you all the stories. We packed tons of fresh fruit with us, including like about a case of bananas. But turns out bananas don't travel that well unless they have a devoted area, like a box or something to protect them from being bumped and bruised. Because once they get bumped and bruised, and then they're was hot in the car sometimes, they start to cry. So our bananas had banana tears leaked all over our car. And that was a lot of fun to clean up. So the bananas, unfortunately, had to be tossed, or at least a large part of them had to be tossed before we even got out of New Mexico. So we did have things that traveled better, like mangoes, and we bought things along the way, especially lots of fresh juices. And bananas are hard to buy on the way because they're not ripe. And then, of course, we couldn't keep them till they were ripe because we discovered they didn't travel very well. So, we did the best we could. Fresh juices helped a lot. And then just discovering really cool vegan places along the way. So we did eat more salt and more fat, less fruit and more cooked food than what we normally try to do at home, which is more of a raw till four. But we did the best that we could, and then along the way, towards the end of the trip, um, myself and a few other people that we met up with ended up getting a bad little like 24-hour virus of some sort that was really draining. So I got that and got vomiting and diarrhea. TMI, I know. Uh, but I got really, dehydrated because that's just part of it. Worked really hard to stay hydrated and get back to hydration and being able to eat and hold down food. And I did within a day. And so by the next day, I felt really good and we started our journey back. And then, so the day after that, then I got it again, or yeah, I got it again. And so woke up the next morning and it was just happening all over again. Except this time I was already still slightly dehydrated, I think, from the last time, and I got really dehydrated. And so just finally got through all that and crammed in um, lots of fluids and got better. My husband got a touch of it as well. And as a result of it, it's basically like the ultimate cleanse, water fast. I don't know what you call it, but it's all the things that I try to avoid in my normal diet, just keeping calories steady and abundant. And, so for 2 of the days, even though they weren't back to back, I kind of wasn't eating much at all. Wasn't able to keep anything down, and got really dehydrated. So, of course, what happened when I did start eating again, even though it wasn't terrible food, it was vegan food, but, uh, my body just really retained lots and lots of water and fluid and Lord knows what else, trying to, replenish itself from the really awful sickness and famine I'm sure it perceived to be. from the sickness. So I gained weight on the trip, not surprisingly. I think I maintained just fine. Everything was fine. I may have even been losing weight because we were sitting in a car a lot, but then we would walk and explore a lot, when we got to a place. So, all that being said, because I got sick on the way back, I think I put on about, I don't know, like 7 pounds or something, a pretty good amount of weight. And then since we've gotten home, we got back to no oil, low sodium, way more fruit, and proper hydration. And guess what? I'm already back down 3 of those 7 pounds, I think. So something like that. So it's sorting itself out again. It's not unexpected. It's not like, oh my God, what did I do? I know what's happening. I'm just back on it. We're back in the gym. I'm kicking up my cardio a bit more, and we're gonna see how it goes because I'm ready for these puffy cheeks to go away, and I'm ready for a lean, flat belly. So I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna start cramming in the carbs and hitting the fruit really hard. I'm actually about to go make a fruit run, so I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you know what's been going on with me and why I haven't been posting. So stay tuned.